Do you have a cabbage at home? Then you're already halfway to making 2 delicious fermented favorites. Today I'll show you how to make homemade kimchi and sauerkraut. I'm using green cabbage, but Napa cabbage is the traditional choice for kimchi if you have it. Let's get started.
Winnfrey's kitchen!
For today's recipe, we'll need about 1 kg cabbage, 1 bunch of spring onions, 1 medium-sized white onion, 1 apple, 2 medium-sized carrots that are shredded, 4 tablespoons fish sauce, half a cup of Korean chilli flakes or gochugaru, 6 cloves of garlic and a thumb size of ginger, 2 tablespoons of cold rice, 3 tablespoons of water, a tablespoon of sugar, and a 1/4 cup of salt. Now, since my cabbage is quite large, I will cut it into half, and I will use a half, which is approximately 1 kg. Start by removing the hard core of the cabbage. Next, cut the cabbage vertically before cutting it into nice bite-sized pieces. Once you're done, transfer the chopped cabbage into a large basin or mixing bowl. As you can see, the cabbage has already been separated into individual leaves. Once you're done, wash the cabbage thoroughly and give it a really good rinse. As you can see, I'm still separating some of the cabbage leaves that are stuck together to make sure every piece gets cleaned properly. As I'm washing the cabbage, I'm pouring away the water after each rinse and washing it again until the cabbage is nice and clean. Once it's clean, transfer the cabbage back into a large basin or mixing bowl. Now, sprinkle a 1/4 cup of salt evenly over the cabbage. Pour in 4 cups of water, then give everything a good toss to ensure every piece of cabbage is evenly coated with the salty water. This process helps draw out excess moisture from the cabbage and prepares it perfectly for fermentation. Allow the cabbage to sit for about 30 to 40 minutes. Although for best results, you can leave it overnight while it's resting. Remember to toss it every now and then so every piece is evenly coated. While the cabbage is soaking, let's prepare the rest of our ingredients. Take your bunch of spring onions and cut them into long strips. Once they are nicely sliced, set them aside. Next, cut your thumb-sized piece of ginger into smaller pieces. Now take your apple, cut it into half, remove the seeds, cut each half into quarters, and finally chop it into smaller pieces before setting it aside. For the white onions, cut it into smaller pieces and set it aside as well. Let's make the kimchi paste. Into a blender, add 6 cloves of garlic, chopped ginger, chopped apples, a half white onion, 2 tablespoons of cold cooked white rice, 3 tablespoons of water, and blend everything together until completely smooth. Once blended, pour the mixture into a bowl. Now add half a cup of Korean chilli flakes, followed by 1 tablespoon of sugar and 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. Mix everything together thoroughly until you have that rich, beautiful kimchi paste. Now, let's go back to our cabbage. If your cabbage bends easily like this, then it's ready. Rinse the cabbage thoroughly to remove excess salt. I recommend rinsing it 2 to 3 times or until most of the salt has been washed away. Give it a quick taste just to make sure it isn't too salty. Transfer the cabbage into another bowl, then add the shredded carrots, followed by the spring onions. Now pour in the kimchi paste and gently mix everything together until every single piece of cabbage is beautifully coated. You can enjoy your kimchi fresh just like this, or transfer it into a clean jar. Press it down firmly until the juices rise above the cabbage. Keeping the cabbage submerged helps it ferment properly while preventing spoilage. Allow it to ferment for 3 to 7 days depending on how tangy you like your kimchi. Once it's fermented to your liking, simply transfer it to the refrigerator. Now that our homemade kimchi is ready, let's make another delicious fermented favorite homemade sauerkraut. For this recipe, we'll use 1/4 of a cabbage. Start by shredding the cabbage into thin strips. Next, grate one medium-sized carrot. The carrots add a touch of natural sweetness, beautiful color, and a little crunch to the sauerkraut. Once you're done, add the grated carrots to the basin with the shredded cabbage. Give the cabbage and carrot a good mix until they are evenly combined. Now add a pinch of salt, just enough to season the cabbage. Then massage the cabbage with your hands for 5 to 10 minutes. As you massage it, you'll notice it is becoming softer and releasing its own juice. This natural brine is exactly what helps the sauerkraut ferment. Transfer the cabbage into a clean glass mason jar. Glass jars are ideal for fermentation because they don't react with the natural acids produced during the process. Using the back of a wooden rolling pin, press the cabbage down firmly to remove any trapped air and keep it submerged beneath its own juices. This helps it ferment properly. Pour the remaining brine into the mason jar, ensuring all the cabbage is covered. Now place a small cabbage leaf on top and tuck in the hard cabbage core to help keep everything below the brine. Close the jar and store it in a clean, cool, and dark place. After 2 days, begin opening the jar once a day to release the natural gases that build up during fermentation. Once it reaches your preferred tanginess, store it in the refrigerator. And just like that, your homemade sauerkraut is ready to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed making these delicious fermented recipes with me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe for more and easy delicious recipe. Thank you for watching and happy cooking. Bye!